Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Sagittarius, okay? So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. If you have any of these planets in your chart under Sagittarius, welcome. If you have none of these planets in your chart under Sagittarius, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you, okay? Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Trout's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I will use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, what I've realized is that I tend to, when I get ideas, I tend to talk, I tend to speak them aloud, okay? And I've noticed that those are kind of hinting at what is going to come in the reading, possibly. I'm not sure. Sometimes it does, sometimes it's not, sometimes it's just for me. It's a message that my angels and guides are sending me. Sometimes it's it was something that was in the past reading, Saggy, but I think it's relevant here too. It's up to you, because the only one thing that is always certain in life is change, okay? And the minute you understand that and the minute you utilize that to your advantage is the moment where you will become the master of your own life, okay? And you will start being more offensive and less defensive with whatever you do, okay? So, now, with that being said, Saggies, let's get into your cards, okay? Yay! I share that because it seemed important, and also because it was the first message that I had gotten between shuffles that I remembered. So I was like, yeah, this is important. I need to convey this message. Okay, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect in the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share what they should expect in the coming week. Please, angels and guides, everyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share it. And the first card out is the Queen of Winter in the upright. And I was thinking of something that I saw today. It was a meme. It was a meme about how the different signs would decorate their house for Christmas. And I found it so funny. It was super cute. The two ones that really stood out for me were Leo, which is over the top, doing everything at the max, and Leos, and Pisces. But Pisces was less than Leo's, less over the top, but it was like, that's a lot. It was funny. And also Capricorn was laughing at the house next to it, called it, it was funny. I'm not gonna say what it was. But it was funny. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Capricorn. Capricorn, no! We're doing Sagittarius. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share it. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share it. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies. Ooh. Next card is the Princess of Winter. So we got like a pair, a mother-daughter pair. Like this, like so. Yes. Queen of Winter with the Princess of Winter. Yes. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect in the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share it. Thank you. Ooh, next card, Ace of Summer. Watch a sign. So we got air and water. Yippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Zippity-doo-dah, or is it yippity-doo-dah, whatever. Zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. That just came to mind. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, okay, I take that one. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Obey my will. Kidding. My cards are being difficult. Next card is the Prince of Autumn, pointing towards the right. Now, I'd say maybe this is a boyfriend, but air and earth don't really mix well. Anyway, well, I mean, think about it, right? We're all airy-fairy. Not all of us, okay, but we love conversation, while as earth signs are less conversation prone and more like action prone, you know. So, I mean, if they have like Libra, or if they have like air sign for their ascendant, maybe that'll work, but I'm not sure. All right. Okay. Please, angels and guides. Well, for the Queen of Winter we got the trickster pointing towards the left. The trickster. These angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Leo, Sagittarius, excuse me. Please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share why the Princess of Winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share why the Princess of Winter is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies. And the Princess of Winter is here in the upright because of Guardian at the Guardian at the gate. We're moving to a new phase in life. Yeah. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Saggies, please come forward and share why the Ace of Summer. Please come forward and share why the Ace of Summer is here in the upright. And we got the Green Woman pointing towards the right. Okie dokie. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here in the pointing towards the left. You know what? Yeah, earth goes well with water. Fire goes well with air. Yeah. Okay. My thoughts are everywhere. Look! Arval Parrot. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here in pointing towards the right. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Sagittarius, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here pointed towards the right. Ooh la 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 la. This is amazing. Okay, so, alright, you have the Prince of Autumn pointing towards the right with Arval Parrot, but I'm not sure where that is. Actually, I think this is the first card, and then these cards are just bringing it support. Okay. First card bringing it support is Nellis the Alchemist. Second card bringing it support is the Singer of Transfiguration. Then you got Tintin the South. And finally, you got Indy, which is indecision. Da da da. Nay. I don't know why I said nay, but yeah. One moment, let me place my cards. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Alright, so first card, Queen of Winter. Queen of Winter in the upright is let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So focus. next, clarifying that is you need to focus on your career so that you can break a habit or a pattern. Okay, so break a pattern. It's constant. Now you don't have to. It doesn't necessarily have to be work or your career. Okay, it just has to be something other than what you were concentrating on before. Something that you had a pattern of. That is all you need to be thinking of. So if you want to break this pattern, do something else. Concentrate on something else. Concentrate on something that will take your mind off of things. That's basically what this is saying. Okay. Then the second card is the Princess of Winter. Okay, and the Princess of Winter is an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic character. Alright? It says it says information that can help you but which may be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. Now, I can speak from personal experience. Indigo children and adults are usually, they're older souls, right? So they feel like they have something to teach. Like in my case, okay, I felt like I had something to teach. And so I went around forcing my teachings, okay, forcing my way of doing things on people. And that backfired immensely, like a lot. Okay, I was picked on, bullied, and teased as a child, and with good reason. I was a big-ass pain okay? So I understand why people did that to me. Now, because of that, I also learned a lot. And because I was undiplomatic and because I was saying truths that were difficult to hear at times, I didn't have the most loving and peaceful personality. It's just the way it is, right? Now I've learned better. I know when to shut my mouth. But it took some time and it made me go through trials and tribulations until I got a hang of this, okay? Now, it is going to lead you into a new life. Now, I don't know where you are in this cycle. Okay, you might be at the beginning of this Princess of Winter energy. Or there might be because we start with the Queen of Winter and we go to the Princess of Winter. Maybe something happens this week that makes you revert back to a prior stage in life. Like, you were the Queen of Winter, you were poised, and you were self-sufficient, you knew what to say, when to say it, but then something happened that made you like, revert back to your, I'm gonna protect myself, okay? If you don't do it, you cannot step over that line. Cross it and I will bite your head off. So buzz off. You're protecting yourself, but in a way that seems more kind to you, but in reality, when people speak in a way that sounds nice, but there are some people who, when they speak, they actually, like, for example, like someone I know personally has this way of talking to people, and in the same, while they praise someone, they automatically like reduce someone else's efforts. It's just like, Really? Did you really have to do that? That's a dick move. Right? So, actually, so what I'm getting from this is that you're going back to to a stage. Oh. Okay. So this is like, have you ever heard of power dynamics? Power dynamics is, it's like, it's between power dynamics and the scale of consciousness. Okay, so in the scale of consciousness, you have different colors for different stages of like knowledge, different of maturity, you can say. Now, here you were at the top of your game. You knew how to deal with people. You knew how to really interact with life, right? So you are at the top of your game. You are the best. But then something happens that pushes you back down to a princess level. And that ticks you off. And if you're anything like me, it seems like you're pissed off at the people around you, but in reality, you're pissed off at yourself that you allowed yourself to get annoyed with the situation. Because I do that, I've done that, and I've actually been around people when I went through that stage, when I was getting mad at myself for having like not been able to catch on to something someone said. And it looked like I was getting mad at them, but in reality, I was getting mad at myself. So it's quite funny, you know. In hindsight, it's very funny, but that's just the way it is. So that's basically what came to mind. It's that you start out as the queen, right? So you know how to deal with people. You know what to say. You know how to regulate yourself. But then something happened. It'd be nice if I turned the right side, right? Something happens that kind of, how should I say this? Something happens that you do that makes you pissed off at yourself, and that other people pick up on as you being mad at them. But in reality, it's you being mad at yourself. So the way I see this is that you are at a stage where you can have introspective, where you can be introspective on the spot, right? Because this reminds me of a situation that happened in my life, because I am impulsive due to my traumatic brain injury. It's a side effect, you can say. And this happened like a couple of years ago. I was in university and I had went to go and buy something, and I was wanting to pay with debit card, but they're like, well, we don't take debit card. And I talked of something else, but then I gave them my credit card, and like, we just told you we don't take credit card. And I was acting like I was mad at them, but in reality, I was mad at myself for not having remembered that little bit of information. Because another side effect of having a TBI, traumatic brain injury, is that at least for me, because one of the areas in my mind that was affected was my short-term memory. And what happens with TBIs is that you can recreate, you can fix it, right? It takes time and effort, but you can fix it. Because what it is that you have killed a couple of neurons, which is the exact same thing as for people who have done a bit too many drugs, or who have drunk and who have drank a little too much. And so they killed like a couple of synapses, connections between neurons, but you can rebuild those neurons if you make yourself to. It's going to take time and effort, but it can be done. All right? And you can see that with me because I have a better control of myself. But at the time, I was mad at myself because I had not caught on to what she had said. My short-term memory was a little lagging, and I had forgotten what she had said like a minute ago, which was we don't take debit cards, we only take cash. And I forgot that little bit, but I continued on and whatnot. So because because you are able to like have that introspection on the dot, on the moment, you can like, you do it one moment, you get pissed at yourself, but then the next moment you're like, oh, okay, this is what happened, this is what I need to do for next time, and I need to ground myself and calm myself down. And this is a step up. Okay, it is definitely a step up, and I can tell you, it might, the more you do it, the shorter amount of time it'll take. Okay, so to the point where at some point you will like know before even doing it that you have done something wrong and that you need to course correct. Okay, now next card. That was a very long explanation. Anyway, next card is the Ace of Summer in the upright. Okay, so the Ace of Summer is open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Now, what did I say about you being able to notice when you did a faux pas, like a misstep, right? And you were able to course correct. This is what it is. The awakening of psychic abilities. Sometimes, and spiritual epiphanies, sometimes psychic abilities is just you being aware of the fact that you made a mistake and course correcting. You know, psychic abilities depends on how big of psychic abilities you have. We all have a sixth sense. We all have a sixth sense. It just depends on how connected we are with our sixth sense. Okay? So, that is that. And that is clarified by the green woman, pointing towards the right. And the green woman is natural magic, expectant gratitude, wildness, untamable creativity. So this, in my opinion, is reaffirming what I just said, okay? Any type of skill is difficult at the beginning, but once you get to the point where it has become second nature, where it has become part of your unconscious mind, okay, it becomes nature to you. It becomes second nature to you. You don't need to think about it anymore. It's just, you do it. That's just the way it is. So, what this is saying is that, wait, I just want to, that you have gotten to that. Yes, this is a step one. Okay, this is the beginning of a step one. But what this is indicating to me is that you are at the step one of a new phase in life. Okay, because that's what the aces are. They're new phases. They're the beginning of new phases. That's the way I see it. All right, and that is reaffirmed with the fact that you have the guardian at the gate, which is passage to new life. Okay, so the ace is saying that it is new, and this says that you have natural magic, expected gratitude, untamable creativity. So you are at a new level of such a high level of like unconscious. You don't need to think about it anymore. It's a part of your subconscious mind. Okay? It is just how, it is that good. So the way I see it, you are at the, like, you could say, if you want to put a number, you can be like at the third or second or third level, right? and you're starting new at this new level. And then you have the Prince of Autumn pointing towards the left. Now, I don't know if this is a new partner or if this is the energy that you are embodying. This is very interesting. Because I just noticed that all of these characters in these cards are like different ages, right? So you got the Queen. This is going, it's not degrading, but it's going down. So you're going to, actually wait, before I talk, let's keep it inside, all right? So you start with the Queen. I'm guessing this is like the phases, right? So you start with the Queen. You know you're at the top of your level. You have finished the level. You are going into a new one, okay? So you then have a little demotion to the Princess of Winter. And the Princess of Winter is leading you to a completely new cycle of this child, which is the Ace of Cups. Okay, and with the Ace of Cups, after the Ace of Cups comes the Prince of Winter, Prince of Autumn. Okay, so it's like sometimes between cycles you will have a little dip. Okay, because not everything goes up, down. Not every cycle is exactly the same. Sometimes you go up, you go down a little, then up again, and then down, and up. So you could never really say how it's gonna work out for you. So it's just keeping an open mind, okay? And now, the Prince of Autumn is a dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous character, all right? Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Now, the way I see it is that in this stage, okay, you have gotten to a place of where you like taking care of others, where you want everybody to move forward together, okay? So, and that is clarified by Arval Parrot. Okay, and Arval Parrot is communication. So because that is what you want, and that is what you want to put forward, all right, you speak it. You speak it so that you speak your reality. You create your reality through your words, right? And because you've spoken your reality through your words, you have transformed your inner being, and you've gotten to irrevocable change. Okay? And that has created complete transformation, transfiguration, transcendence, metamorphosis within yourself. Complete. I say complete. Yes. Then you have Tintin the Self, which is acute intellect. You are so on point, you can spot things from a mile away. You are incredibly able to do this. Okay, you are at the top of your game. Okay, no one can take you down. And I said no one. No one. Then you have Indy, which is wishy-washy. So you are at this new level, you are at the top of your prime, you have everything you want, you are the best at what you do, you are excuse me, it's 11 o'clock. You are far away from most, right? And now you're here and you're like, what should I do? What's left? What else can I do? Should I move on to a new phase, or should I stick in this one and ride it out just a little bit longer? What should I do? So you are at this level, Sagittarius. This is amazing. This is super duper amazing. Okay, so if you like this, and if you would like me to go deeper within your specific situation, Saggies, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Please, why am I saying please? No, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I love them comments. I adore them. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. Okay? And my Saggy Waggies. With that being said, I wish you all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.